CCH embodies part of what makes Colorado great, which is the idea of collaboration. Individually, we're never going to be as strong as we are together. And so why CCHI was created was to bring together diverse voices to generate a unified voice. And with that unified voice, we have more power, we have more influence, we're able to push policy that really represents and reflects the needs of Colorado residents.
CCHI exists because we had a group of visionary leaders who helped design an organization that would promote the consumer voice in achieving high quality and affordable health care for all Coloradans and helping knock down the barriers that we were facing in achieving that end goal.
Early on, one of the maybe biggest and most complicated things we did was the For Accountable Insurance Rates, the FAIR Act. And I think that was a really, really tough struggle. It was a difficult bill to get through. There was a lot of opposition. But what I also felt really proud about, and it was mostly our staff working on this, was the coalition that came together to support that. And we walked into Governor Ritter's office, and there were the consumer advocates, predictably, but then there was SEIU and the Small Business Majority and Kaiser Permanente, all asking him to sign the legislation. We took on some pretty big battles, and because we had our members behind us and their members, and we had sort of people power and could tell the story, we really won some pretty big victories that were maybe unexpected or unlikely. We've gone a long way with coverage, but we're not completely there yet.
I consider CCHI one of my partners down here at the legislature, and when I'm looking at crafting legislation to try and help the people in my district and the people of the state with healthcare, I will always solicit the opinion of CCHI.
Colorado Consumer Health Initiative does an amazing job of making sure that consumers here in Colorado don't get taken for a ride. There's somebody watching out for them every step of the way. I'm not sure the conversation that's happened about healthcare in Colorado would be where it is today without the Colorado Consumer Health Initiative's involvement. I certainly think that the Got Insurance campaign and the Thanks Obamacare campaigns have elevated the conversation around the availability of healthcare in Colorado like no one else has. So without CCHI, I think there would be a whole lot more uninsured people in Colorado, frankly.
And we have seen over the last decade and more that the idea that consumers really should be at the table and that it's a mistake not to include them increase. It's sort of a matter of course now. And it's an oversight when they're not included. And people recognize that it's an oversight. And I think CCHI's got a huge amount to do with that.
I think CCHI's voice ensures that we have a very balanced advocacy community for healthcare, so that we're not just looking at any one organization's or industry's perspective. We can really look across the healthcare needs of the community more broadly.
CCHI has been an amazing advocate, always at the table, raising that consumer voice and ensuring the system is held accountable to the people that actually use the system at the end of the day.
My hopes for the future is that we will have another successful 15 years of making healthcare work for everybody in Colorado and making sure that all Coloradans get the healthcare they need when they need it.